And he seems to be writing something down.
I'm gonna go walk over to him and say, "Excuse me.
Yes?
Do you have any idea what these numbers might mean?" I'm gonna show him.
He takes it and he actually... It's like, oh,
I'm just showing him the numbers. There's 4 of them.
Yeah, I know. He says, "Oh, peculiar." And he takes out one of those like multi-lens. It's got like a bunch of lenses on it.
I know what you
Flip them
mean.
all down. And
They're
he
like
looks through
jeweler's
it.
glasses.
Yeah, kind of. And he looks through it and he says, "This here is the address of a jeweler's shop. You can tell by the
Numbers.
the dust and the ink that they use."
That's how you know it's their address.
Well, yes, this number could really mean anything.
Okay,
But I can tell you where this one is.
wait. How do you know that this is their address? Because
It's
you know
got
it's
diamond
the
dust
address.
in the ink.
Okay,
Oh,
so
wait a
maybe it was written there, but how do you know it's the address of one?
Because that is the sign of how you tell if it is the address.
So someone writing this down
In order
automatically knows to write it down with diamond dust.
in order to check the trade. It's common knowledge.
This is a receipt.
No.
Could be.
In order to know whether the trade is, they put a trace of their own trade in it.
So like cocaine.
Start snorting the
I
letter.
suppose if that's the kind of trade you're looking for.
Okay.
And then he gives you he gives you a paper, or like he scratches some things down, and he gives you a paper, and it's just arrows in different directions.
You couldn't just
He says, "Just follow those directions,"
Great, you
and
offended
then
him.
he goes back to his writing.
okay, but couldn't you tell me where to go?
Those directions should be enough, and he continues writing.
I disagree. I think
All
we'll
right, okay,
definitely
stop.
get lost.
Breva's coming up.
And
Okay.
he like waves you. He waves you away. And
Breva's gonna. Can Breva come up and kind of push him out of the way?
so you're just like pushing him, and his feet are just scooting.
I'm not going to try and
Yes.
resist too much.
All right, so
Um,
she's before him now. She says, "Excuse me, sir. Please excuse my friend. We are not from these parts, and we are very confused, and it's really very vital." that we
In the
find
middle
the
of your
person from
sentence, he
this
just goes,
address."
and then waves you away. And then just keeps writing.
Well,
Oh,
I'm
that
gonna try
makes
and
her
I'm
mad.
going to try and follow these arrows.
Okay.
Oh man, I
So
have no choice now.
Noctrix
It
comes
tells
up and starts
so
pushing her.
the arrows are up, right.
You can see her face start to get red.
How much does this actually matter?
It matters.
It's part of
This
her
is- guys, this is
character.
gonna be-
I'm
this is
sorry.
It's going to be the answer to a puzzle later.
I'm sorry. It's part of her character.
Okay, so
So it's
She's
up,
getting mad. Her
right.
face is turning red. All right.
left,
And you know what she does,
left,
Up, right, left.
right,
guys?
down, and then just a line,
A line.
vertical or horizontal?
horizontal.
Okay. Diagonal.
And that's all.
Okay, I'm gonna
All
see if I
right.
can't follow these
Breva's
arrows.
still moving.
All right.
Should
While
I
everyone
roll for
else is
something?
walking away, she turns back,
Nick,
takes his
Nick said
paper
he's going to be
that he's
pushing
writing
you.
on.
I'm pushing.
Hmm.
I'm pushing Breva away.
Roll
It's too
for
Contested strength.
what? Well, yeah. Roll for contested strength, both
She's
of you.
very okay.
Give me a second. I have to...
Trying to think of.
14, 17.
Oh yeah. 17. Okay, what'd you get, Nick?
7. But while I do this, Noctrix is also going to be saying this is not the time or place.
Okay.
Isn't it
So
enough to stop her?
she is.
Well, no, the
She is
number
winning.
was lower.
Well, yes.
But are his words stopping her?
Well, that's up for you
That's
to
up to
decide.
you.
I suppose he could try and roll to persuade.
Try to persuade her.
Are you cheering me on?
Tom's not. Why am I
I
still
can't
being
go
the
against her
dungeon master,
character.
Tom?
Am I rolling for persuasion?
Do it.
Sure. Roll.
Otherwise, she's
Wait.
tearing his paper.
That's fine.
Hey, Luke. By the way,
I got
you're gonna
a
have to be
3, I'm
quiet
not
because
very
Rachel's.
persuasive.
All right. Well, all right.
No,
She
he-
turns
he-
back,
no, not
grabs the
really.
paper he was writing on, so intently and just shreds it. And then throws it down in his face, turns around, and follows everyone back.
So wait, what
Where
did you
they're
just
going.
tear?
The
The
Whatever
paper
he was
that the
working
father's
on.
writing.
Oh. Okay. As you do this, he turns his head furious at you. And he actually runs
Furious
over
or
and just
curious?
runs furious, and he just runs
Ah.
his pen down your shirt, your back.
I'm sorry, what?
He runs his pen down your back. Just
You know I've
ink
got
all
a
over
hammer,
it.
right?
All over it. It's just
Is this combat now?
Hey, Tom, what do I have to roll to follow these arrows?
no.
What what do I have to roll to follow
Insight.
these arrows? Insight? I could just make it like a
Intelligence
or wisdom.
Intelligence check. So John's just walking away.
All
Jordan,
right.
what are you
Can I
doing?
Noctrix
still
is
go?
gonna now follow Lucian.
Wait, real quick.
I am observing with Brava, trying to decide
Okay.
if he's evil or not.
Okay, Breva turns around. She's gonna grab
So
the
I'm
guy
gonna throw
by
him.
by his collar, bring him
The
up to her
scruff of his
face.
neck.
No, it's the front of his shirt. Bring him up to her face and say,
The front scruff.
"The front scruff."
Wow. and say,
What is she gonna say? Let me see. Just growl at him,
just growl.
And say just.
He's
and
gonna
then
say-
just like
Push.
push him back.
Okay.
Will she roll for intimidation?
Sure,
Yeah, I can
roll
do
for
that.
intimidate.
10.
Tom does not do enough rolls.
Let me see. Is plus 3,
No one's
13.
doing anything. Okay, 13. He says, "Look, I meant you no harm. You initiated it."
You
and
ignored me.
He's gonna.
I had a genuine question.
What question was that?
Can you clarify your directions, please?
Those are all the directions you need.
Do you want your next piece of paper torn?
Why did you tear my paper?
What a silly threat.
I will there.
I will.
All of you.
That paper is expensive.
Then you better tell me the directions.
I gave him a card with the directions on it.
Could you
Noctrix is now
explain
following
them
Lucian
better?
with the directions.
All right. She sees everyone leaving. She takes the guy, pushes him back, and turns around and follows.
Yeah, that's right. You leave, and he throws like a pebble at her.
Why would he do that?
And then he like
Runs away.
no, he like
Ew.
shuffles back and closes the door. Like the
That's fine by
Close up
her. She
shop.
can tell he's scared.
and then he
That's fine
takes
by
out
her.
another piece of paper while you can't see him and starts writing while you can't.
Fine. I don't care.
All right, John.
Hmm?
What did you? So
I rolled a 13.
okay,
That was very rude of him. Very rude.
okay. So, you begin on the directions. So first you go along the road, and then you take the first right, and then the next left, and the left after that, and then it's a dead end.
What exactly do I see in this dead end?
In this, it's basically just two buildings, and then like a fence.
Well,
Jump the
obviously,
fence.
there's something beyond the fence. I'm just gonna go over the fence.
All right. So you go over the fence, and
Noctrix
Keep
is
going.
just gonna holler.
you
Let me know
you
when
keep
if you find something.
you keep walking, and you don't find anything.
What do you mean I don't find anything? There's no other turns?
Like the
Wait a second. So I went a left, and then there was a dead end?
yes.
It should be right. Well, in that case, I'm gonna... So wait, what do I... How do I not find
It's
anything?
it's like you don't find anything that looks
Like a left?
no.
Like
Nothing, I don't
Maybe
see
he
anything.
just
Looks
doesn't
like
know
a
his
right-
left from
Oh,
his right.
sorry. I had the directions wrong. You didn't find a dead end. You turned right, and then there was the dead end.
Okay.
because you have to go.
And then there's a
down.
fence there.
Yes.
Well, me and Brave
Just to make sure what's
catch up.
You
Have we
broke
caught
them
up
down.
yet?
Oh
did
yeah,
you?
I did.
Goodness
Wait, no, I
gracious.
didn't. Where'd it go? Apparently it's gone.
I'm so good at puzzles.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna dig underneath.
Dig?
I'm going to dig underneath the fence.
Okay. You start just
Like,
like
let me see if there's something I can use for that.
Yeah, you're gonna need a shovel.
Nick, are you watching this?
I'm just watching, kind of confused at what he's doing because I didn't see the directions.
Hello?
No,
Breath
yeah, I'm
is
just
confused
gonna.
as
talking, I
well,
can't hear
yet
anyone.
she is glad for the break so she can kind of
Wow.
calm down. And now she's
Yeah,
a
no,
little
I'm-
embarrassed.
Oh,
I'm
there
just
we go.
gonna
Okay,
start
sorry.
like pulling dirt away from the bottom of this fence.
Okay.
Oh, wow.
You start digging.
Noctrix is just watching him confused because he hasn't seen the directions correct.
Yeah, you haven't seen the direction. And now Mineo and Breva have caught up.
Okay, Breva's gonna
They
take
just
off her.
see me digging.
They just see Lucian digging. What are you
Breva's
guys gonna do?
confused,
Have you
yet
found something?
she's also recovering, so she takes off her outer chainmail, which the guy spread ink all over, and starts like cleaning it off.
Just, like spits in her hand, like on her thumb, and just starts rubbing
Well, according
Um,
to my outfit, she's got like rags like tied around her belt, you know.
it.
So she uses something like that,
Spits on that.
grumbling
Okay.
or curses under her breath.
wow.
So intent on that. Okay.
Okay.
Cool.
John, after a point, you reach harder soil, and you can't dig further.
I have a crowbar.
So I'm going like, you have a crowbar? Give that over here.
I have my crowbar to...
All right, I'm gonna start shoveling
new?
away dirt with that.
You
I
start
was gonna
banging on
say-
the dirt with a crowbar.
Don't break
Digging
it.
it in, pulling it out.
And once again, you reach some soil where it's like you can't really do anything.
Breva's
I'm
gonna
gonna-
say, "Dear friend, what are you trying to accomplish?"
So I'm gonna like sit on. I was like kneeling down doing this. I'm just gonna like sit on my feet and put my
Dirty
chin in my
hand.
palm. Well, the directions stopped. The next instruction was down and then a line.
Breva lets out a huff and says, "I knew that man's directions were terrible. Never ask a man for directions."
Noctrix
So like,
is now going to
can I
jump
like
the fence.
crawl underneath the fence at this point?
No.
Can Noctrix jump the
Like
fence?
I was digging underneath it.
Oh, okay. I mean, maybe.
I'm gonna see if I can't worm my way through.
Okay, you start staking your head under this fence.
Like I'm like take off my backpack, push
You-
it through, and then
you
just
get to like the shoulders, and then you're stuck.
I'm just gonna see if
Alright,
I
roll
can
for
force my way
strength.
through. 9.
All right. Yeah, you get right.
What kind of a fence is this? I'm imagining a
You-
chain link fence, but I know that's not right.
No, it's like wood boards.
It's like a picket fence.
No, like wood boards.
Just
How
scrappier.
tall?
Yeah. It's about 5 feet tall.
Oh,
Noctrix just jump the fence.
she can see over
Oh
it.
well, no, sorry. It's like 6 feet tall.
Oh,
Wait,
I can
see
so if
over
I
it
jump,
just
I
fine.
can see over it.
so
Maybe.
Mayo can see over it.
I can...
Mayo is 2 feet taller than me.
But John, you're like stuck at the shoulder blades.
I'm stuck.
Like you can't get any further than that.
So I'm gonna pull out and go back into my thinking pose.
Noctrix is just
I'm
gonna
gonna-
jump the fence.
All right. You start climbing this fence. Roll for athletics.
Okay. You had to make it athletics. You couldn't make it acrobatics.
Nope.
What if he like wall
I mean,
jumps
I
over
guess
the fence?
yeah, athletics or acrobatics. Yeah.
I'm rolling acrobatics then.
All right.
Yep, I got a 20.
Gonna Prince of Persia over the
Alright.
fence.
Yeah, you like do a flip over the fence without touching it. Like,
Like
you
high
clear
jump.
it. You clear it.
Yeah, I'm just imagining like high jump, like the twist thing, and then like Iron Man lands on the other side.
What are you guys gonna do now?
What's over there, I ask? Actually, I can see.
Actually,
I'm
I'm
gonna
gonna,
look over the
stick,
fence
I'm,
to
I'm,
see
gonna,
what's
I'm gonna stick my head through again and like look over at the side he's on.
You guys don't see anything like interesting, particularly interesting.
So then, as I'm still underneath this fence, I'm just gonna put my chin in my palm, just like,
You can't do that.
He-
You'd
he's
be like
actually
that.
on the other
Like, I
side of the
stuck my
fence,
arm
just
through
like
Oh.
on the-
That's the most uncomfortable. You're like this.
Wait, so did
He needs
say
thinking
like
close.
down? Like the next direction was down? He did.
It's either
It's a down arrow.
It was either down or backwards.
No, but he like
I
said
went
it.
down. He didn't say anything.
I thought when like
Can
Treyarch
Breva
and
just, like,
Neo showed
smash
up,
down it?
He said the next direction is down.
No, he didn't.
Okay. Then Noctis is gonna ask, why were you trying to dig under the fence?
Well, it was down and then a line. It seemed like the line was the bottom of the fence.
Can
I was
Noctis
saying
look
there's
for
a
anything
tunnel.
on this side of the fence that might resemble what
That
he's
res-
describing?
That might resemble a line.
That might resemble a line.
Buildings,
There's
lines,
a windowsill nearby.
lines. There are lines
Like a
everywhere.
horizontal line.
You see a blade of grass.
That's not horizontal.
It's a horizontal blade of grass.
It's like growing out
It's
of the
like
side of the
that.
building.
There we
It's
go.
one blade of grass.
No, there's like a lump of dirt, and there's just one piece of grass sticking to the side, and it's
Aha.
significantly longer than all the rest.
I'm gonna get back out on the first side.
All right. Are you gonna turn around?
Sure.
Okay, you turn around, and there's kind of a translucent like mist behind this alley.
Tom, I'm pretty sure mist by definition translucent.
Like it's like there's like color to it.
Okay.
Roll
Roll
for roll for Arcana actually.
Haha, that is my special. 17.
All right. So it is an illusion magic. It was actually disguising this area. You now realize that you are inside of a building.
Oh,
I can't
All of
see the
us?
sky.
You can't see the sky.
Jigging into the floor of this building.
John is the only one who has noticed this.
Wait, so is there no fence that I didn't jump over?
No, there is a fence.
There's just a random
But
fence.
wait, you're gonna have